Hey guys, tonight we got Wingstop. Got some boneless wings, lemon pepper, and habanero. Blue cheese, because to me, I love their ranch, yeah. What's in it? It's so good. We got cheese fries, yeah, I think I said that. But, do. Look, oh my god. My boneless wing has an eyelash. Lemon pepper is so good. There you go. So I went to my best friend's wedding. It was awesome. It's beautiful. It was right when the sun was setting. And our friend Anna, she lives on a beautiful hill in a nice, beautiful home that overlooks the sunset. And it was gorgeous. They did an amazing job. Crab cakes, pasta, salad, Italian wedding soup. All the kids were so cute. As ring bearers and flower girls. Sorry, my tape ran out. That's really hot. I'm sorry. Give me dairy. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna eat that other one. That was hot as fuck. Anyway, this will make her take her breath away. That's what they said when they made them. Um, Funny story. I used to work at a place where I was an assistant general manager. So I had to deal with a lot of asshole customers. And I had so many customers that, like, man, like, they bought my daughter Christmas gifts, you know, like, we had a great relationship. There were a few that were not cool at all. One of them being this guy, right? He was a member, and he would not. I worked at Canton Car Wash. He just parked in front of the tunnel, meaning where you go in to enter into the car wash. And like, nobody can go around you or get through. Yeah. And he just parked there. He was having some sort of trouble. I don't know what his deal was, but he got out. And I was screaming at people, so I came out. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's for my one subscriber who said just let it out. Let my burp out. Anyway. Sorry. He parked his big ass truck in front of the tunnel and left. And I'm coming outside to see what's going on, and he's screaming. I'm like, whoa, come on, let's get back in your truck, right? Because I got a line. The place that I worked at was like Chick-fil-A. It was always busy, always. Great place. So we're arguing, and he's like getting in my face. I'm like, dude, like, what is going on? And he, yeah, like, we get into a big argument. And I said, look, if you don't get back in your truck, I'm getting in it and I'm driving it through. And he was like, the hell you are, you know, calling me all types of names. And then went in to the front. I told him I'm the only manager you're going to see here that's as high as can be. And he was going to look for one, you know. So I let him go look for one. And I got in his truck and I drove his truck through. I turned around and his dog, he had a dog in the back. It was cool. We, you know, made a little 2-minute bond. Me and, what was his name? Tank. So I pull his truck around into our bay area where he would normally get out of his car. And he's just right there waiting for me, screaming his head off. But sorry, honey, we had production that needed to keep going. And he was acting like a Karen, so whatever. And I, you know, he just got my face. He ended up pushing me. I called the police because I just wanted him gone. You know, and I was going to ban him. But then, you know, I was just kind of like, whatever. So, every time I saw him, I'd be like, ugh. You know, like in my head. Like, man, I could have got this guy banned, but whatever. Don't talk to me, I won't talk to you. He was at my best friend's wedding. I was like, what? What's going on? Well, we're all sitting down. My friend Anna, whose house it was, had this huge, beautiful, nice table and everything set up. We're like enjoying some shrimp or something. And in walks his uncle, my friend's husband. He kept saying, my uncle's coming, my uncle's coming. So we're all like, all right, cool. We're going to wait, a little for your uncle. And, he came and he walked in. I was like, hi. That's just my immediate, oh, hello. And I was like, where do I know him from? And I was trying to figure out, and I think I ate like 2 edibles. And I just smoked, so I wasn't really able to remember at that time. And then it hit me. Oh my God. This is one of the people that I basically kind of, not fought, but like, there was some pushing going on. And here he is. And then what really verified it for me is I went outside. There's this big ass truck right there. So I basically kind of like avoided him all night, right? I told my best friend, she was like, oh, because I called her that day. I was like, oh my God, this guy today really just, and whatever. And then later on, like, everybody was drinking. And he came up to me somehow. And he was like, hi. And I was like, hi. You know me, right? And he was like, and smiled, I think. And then we just started talking, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, either way, he's a cool guy. We've concluded that we were just both having a bad day, but I wasn't having a bad day. I don't think I was having a bad day. He was just being an ass. So, yeah, and we had a great time. I don't know, I'm glad, like, he stayed longer so that we could have done that, because I hate unfinished, like, animosity or an argument or anything. I want to, get it done, finish it. Let's figure this out, So it was cool. That was cool. Gosh. Yeah. Unfortunately, working at that car wash, man, you'd be surprised how many men really want to fight women, like, in public that work at establishments. This one guy, Ronald Brown. I almost pressed charges on this guy because we were about to close. It was cold, freezing. And it's dark, right? We closed at 6. But, it gets dark around like 5 something. So he's our last car. Do you guys like these huge chunks of blue cheese? I do. Oh, shit. So he gets his car washed, and he's like, he's like going off. It's always the start of it. He's like, what is all this all over my car? Screaming at all my guys. So I went out there and I'm like, what's up? He's like, blah, blah, blah. Look at this. Look what your car wash put all over, the whole exterior of my car. I just bought it. And I was like, well, and, I was nice. Like, I wasn't giving, like, sass. Like, I'm explaining you the story now. But I was like, I knew immediately what it was. It was salt. This guy or whoever he got the car, I don't know. But when you go to, like, Ocean City or something, and you're there for a while, you have, like, little salt deposits on your car. And they're hard to get off. They're not going to come off with a wash. And I'm thinking that's why he came here, because he thought it was going to come off. And that wasn't the case. So he then turned it around and said that we did it. Because the only thing that will get that out is like a little wax. And, well, not wax. But there's a few correction perfectors that you could do to that clay wax. Anyway, he was trying to basically get us to do that for free. Like, I've seen it hurt it all at that point. And we will take ownership, like, for sure, if they, were at fault for anything. They had so many cameras everywhere, so that's how I was able to prove it. Before you came in, it was all over his car. I even recorded it from the cameras in the office and on my phone to go out and show him, because I didn't want to even bring him in the office. He was screaming just the whole time. And, yeah, so I'm like trying to show him. I'm like, here, look, do you want to see? Because look, we're not taking responsibility for this. And I'm taking another video of his phone, and I had my back to him, stupid me, and he just mushes me right in my ear, knocks my hat off, my little beanie I had. It was cold, like I said. And, yeah, like, now I'm fucking pissed. And, like, all the guys, like, ran up to him and was like, stop, And, before that, he was screaming at me. Yeah, that's right. Because it was just me and, like, one other guy. And then, he was kind of small. And while the guy was yelling at me. And once he got, like, kind of, like, screaming closer to me, and then I backed away and started to take a video of his car, I'm like, Ayuda! I scream for help in Spanish, and my little 19-year-olds that are, like, big and just ready to go. We're, like, ready to fuck this guy up. And then he did that right as they were walking towards me. Oh, my God. But, yeah, cops were called. I was going to press charges, but then it was close to Christmas, so I was like, I don't want to do that to somebody, even though I should have. But I didn't. And the cops did not arrest him, because apparently in Baltimore, if someone assaults you, if there's no blood, or a domestic dispute, it doesn't mean anything unless you go to the courthouse. But they can't arrest him on site. That was news to me. So you gotta be bleeding. Yeah. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Fuck you, Ronnie Brown. Baltimore, where you live. You live in Owens Mills. I should edit this. Sorry. All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye.